guys, it is Suzanne and Teo Evan calling from Wooby Blogs. If you know my name, please don't repeat it. Alright, another day, another sleigh at the Eurovision Song Contest. The EBU has released 3 photos for each of the 8 acts that rehearsed yesterday on Monday, and we're looking at them now on Tuesday. We're going to be talking about Latvia, Australia, Armenia, Greece, Montenegro, Lithuania, Austria, and last but not least, Ireland. Suzanne, are you ready?
Let's do this!
Alright, we are kicking it off with Latvia, and I have to say, this is the elevation, this is the greatest lift I think we have seen thus far in costumes from national final till today. It is absolutely stunning. They are giving sex nymph goddess with a little bit of corpse bride eeriness, right? This is not just beautiful angelic nymphs. These are nymphs with a history. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future, and I think this costume could push them forward.
I just don't know what to say. I didn't like the first look. It was almost childish. There is nothing childish about what we have here. The pearl bone-colored bodysuits, the beautifully painted on hair, the reindeer ears now replaced with, it's like brilliance all around their heads and these headpieces. Just wow.
And in photo number 2, when you see them peering through the stringy wall, this looks, I don't want to say, it looks haunted. It looks ghostly. It looks ghoulish. She could be emerging from a puddle of water if you turn it one way. She could be emerging from a wall. It's monstrous, and that's why I like it. It is so eye-catching, because at the national final it was beautiful, yes, but this seems somehow more dynamic, more ghoulish. They have told us in interviews that in Latvia there's a rich history of paganism and pagans, and they're nodding to their wise ancestors. Well, their wise ancestors had some fashion, honey. I love this. And also the detailing of that headpiece, as you say, it's just, I don't know, it's like a jellyfish. To me, it's like a jellyfish, a translucent, electric, living creature giving us life.
It's omniscient.
Omniscient in a sense that they are all-knowing. They can pick up signals from all over the place. Third photo, wow.
The backbends, the interpretive dance.
It's like ballet from, I don't know, the times of ancient paganism brought into today. I love the silhouettes. I love the body arch, the booty twerk. Tyra Banks on Top Model would be like, twerk that booty. That's a booty tooch with this from the singer on the left.
Their arms and hands look like tree branches, don't they? Oh wait, are they
that's
wearing...
That's a good point.
Are they wearing...
a tree.
Oh wait, they're wearing like these gloves. Okay, I just realized that. I thought it was nails at first.
I love your point about the trees, living organisms, because pagans, of course, were very much in touch with nature, and I think you're right. Their hands become branches, and these silhouettes form a tree. Whoever the stage director is for Latvia,
yeah,
I gotta clap for you, because this is this is the most beautifully staged Latvian entry probably ever. Shout out to Emanata, though.
And they just have beautiful legs, too. Okay.
Gorgeous legs. Next, we turn to Australia. Gojo.
Look at all I can say is look at those abs. Holy moly. Holy moly. Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna let you start while I catch my breath. You can describe this first photo.
Well, we have the Milkshake Man in a bit of a plie stance and back bend, wearing jeans and some, I don't know, early 2000s, like almost Western belt. He has like a red bandana around his chest, and there's so much color behind him. He's just so live and fluid with his hips thrusting forward.
This is showing some core strength. I love how he is bending back, showing off a well-honed physique. He earned that body through health and nutrition. Broccoli is his favorite fruit. He loves broccoli with balsamic vinegar, raw broccoli no less. Our man is getting his greens. He's so committed to his character. Look at how the mouth is opened. Oh, we move on the photo.
So he's going to consume a milkshake? Okay.
Yes, get that milk. And then photo 2. I love this candy cane theme. I'm getting like red and white sweetie theme, right? You've got the striped socks on him. You've got the stripes on the women who are whispering to him. And you've got the cravat, the giant cravat.
At first I thought he was wearing jeans, but he's not. It's like a one-piece pale blue denim sequin jumpsuit.
Yeah, he's had, this jumpsuit kind of builds on his, I don't want to say traditional, his oeuvre of costumes. You see him in a lot of blue jumpsuits. In fact, his first promo photos that were released for this showed him in a blue jumpsuit. Wow, he just looks fantastic. This is playful. We learned yesterday that he is going to portray an infomercial salesman and that the performance will cut between the live performance and these sort of infomercial tie-ins. And these women, it's like they're whispering a secret. Are they saying sweet, sweet, yum, yum into his ears? Or are they giving him some sugar? I know my sister will be giving him some sugar.
He's too young for me, William. They look like dolls in photo 2. Like, almost creepy kind of dolls.
But what I like about this is it'll appeal to both kids and adults. Kids will just see bright colors. They'll see Willy Wonka. They'll see playful. But adults, I mean, I saw your reaction to photo number 1. Let's just say adults will have their own.
I saw your reaction to photo number 1.
Yeah,
Moving on
I'm
to
still
photo
reacting over
number
here.
3. Okay, it's not a jumpsuit because he's taken the shirt off.
And indeed, he said in our interview at the London Eurovision party that he is most likely shirtless. If you caught him at home, you would find him shirtless and free.
I understand why.
Absolutely. If I looked like that, I would never wear clothes. But he is giving core strength again. Oh, Suzanne, ring light drama.
So, let's talk about this.
Oh, it's a milkshake behind him.
Oh, how funny.
It is a glass or plastic milkshake behind him. That is very funny.
I bet it's for a protein shake. Okay, anyway.
Our man has protein.
So, you know how there's been like this universal or universe-like planetary theme? Doesn't the background here kind of look like a universe? Like with shooting stars and a planet over here and a solar system over here.
I'm seeing cream. I'm seeing milk. Oat milk, sorry. I'm seeing vegan ingredients to make a milkshake. Yeah, it seems like that's the blender. Oh my gosh, what if the LED throws all the ingredients into that milkshake and he gets inside of that and dances?
We read there would be one primary prop, and I guess that primary prop is the blender.
Sometimes if you have too much milkshake, you have to
Is it a Vitamix?
That's cool. This is playful, clever, smart. This is how you elevate a milkshake. This Australia, girl, I'm clapping a lot today. This
Milkshake Man himself already elevated the milkshake, boo.
It sounds like you are ready to order from the Milkshake Man.
He could be my child.
Do you like creme brulee, girl? In his song, he's offering some creme brulee. All right, we move on to Armenia, Parg. Now, yesterday we were concerned that the outfit, some of our commenters said that the outfit was giving them Temu or Shein vibes, but we said you've got to see the clothes in the light to understand, and these clothes look great in the light.
He's like the Bionic Man in this first photo, running to survive.
Yeah, gym-honed physique, giving RoboCop. Now, those trousers, please never wear them in public. They are for the stage only, but they look good on the stage. It's like he's a survivor. He's survived the leather factory. He walked out with massive pants. He had to camouflage himself in leather to get out of that leather factory.
Maybe like Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive. Could we add that into his sort of...
I think the mesh looks quite good on stage. I think in a still photo, like, up close, it would look bad. But on stage with the light, it almost gives it a sparkly effect, even though that's flesh. It's not sparkles, but it plays a trick on the eye. His physique is perfect for that pose. He's putting his whole body and all of his energy into this.
I think Parg has put his whole heart into this performance.
You can feel that. Yeah, no, I agree. Photo 2... Oh, very nice.
There's the tunnel they talked. Didn't they talk about a tunnel last night?
The Lego pieces they were calling them.
Create a tunnel. Okay, yeah.
Oh, so he's gonna burst through that. Wow. This is very nice. I wonder if this is where he looks to the stars and says, "Remember who you are." That's the Lion King moment, right? In the darkness, looking at the stars above. Each of those stars represents the king of the past.
Do you think they thought about the fact that this is Mufasa-ish?
I think maybe we're just obsessed with the Lion King.
Oh my God, did you see the most current movie?
No, I did not.
It's so good. I watched it on a plane the other day.
Oh, I thought people were complaining about all these Disney live-action remakes.
I really liked.
I loved the original, because you know Jonathan Taylor Thomas, the original Simba. We went to college together. And he was like the celebrity at that moment. It was like everyone wanted to talk to Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Simba. Anyway, he was quite nice. All right, we move on to the third photo.
I love all these action scenes of Parg. Now, these are cool-ass photos, y'all.
Now his trousers have transformed into igneous rocks. It is like he has been in the core of the earth, and now all that lava has come out. He is Hawaii. These pants are giving me Hawaii volcanic field, and it looks great. He looks like he's part of nature. He is surviving. He is moving. The reason these textured pants work is the different angles, the different crimps capture the light. Do you see what I mean? If it was a flat trouser, it would just be reflective, but now it's like a jagged rock. Our man is strong.
Now we understand the outfit, whereas last evening we might not have.
And there's always a danger when you wear all black that you blend into the background if it's too dark. But no, the white smoke is making him pop out. This looks good. I remain committed that Parg is going through. The song, a lot of people say, not their cup of tea, not going through, but I feel like the commitment and the staging are gonna push this through. We move on to Greece.
Klavdia.
Not Klavdia.
Klavdia.
This is beautiful.
I love that.
This is stunning. She is on a rock in a black dress with, would you call those wings? How would you?
No, it's just more of I'm not sure what it's called, but a lot of dresses that way have like the built-in capish arms the last few years.
Yeah, it's giving
It's
her
definitely
shape.
black, not navy. Love her glasses, love her beautiful hair. Someone was commenting last night that she needs to put the hair down. I think it looks great back.
I think scraping the hair away from the face is nice, because then you can concentrate on the emotion and power. We talked about this yesterday, but her song is about people who are displaced, dislocated from their homes. This could be family members, loved ones, and so often migration in Europe, or to Europe rather, involves sea journeys, you know, landing on islands like Malta, leaving North Africa, going to islands in Greece, etc. And that rock, I think, is symbolic of journey, points of departure, and points of arrival. And she's on the rock singing out perhaps to new arrivals, to her family that is abroad. She comes from a family of immigrants. She said this in our interview, and that's why this is so cohesive and real. And just beautiful. Moving on to photo 2. Wow.
The rock looks a little larger there. Every time I see a rock, I think of Izel's rock from 2018 in Lisbon. Okay, sorry.
I always think of Bulgaria and Victoria, her rock from 2021 in Rotterdam.
Izel came first.
She was on small pyramids, wasn't she?
I
Like
just remember her
small
like reaching
plinths.
up the rock. Okay.
But this, again, is beautiful. So in the first image, it was a red sort of desert scape, or is that the sea with rocks? But now we've moved to a different vista. This is beautiful.
Blue cloud sky.
Heavenly, like the top of a mountain even, or in a storm perhaps. Perhaps she'll be in a storm battling elements. Absolutely stunning. Dynamic as well. Absolutely dynamic. Third photo, again, on the rock, fiery red, reaching out. It's almost like her dress, the shape of it, makes her an extension of the rock. Do you see how it falls, continuing the line created by the rock? She is of the earth. She is part of the earth. She is a siren welcoming people home. This is stunning. Yeah, I think some people like to complain, right?
There's nothing to complain about.
People said, oh, Focus Evangelinos, up your game. Guess what? He upped his game. He has upped his game and is slaying.
And she looks great against both the blue and the red background.
We said
it's like fire and ice.
Yeah, and we said they needed to be cinematic with this song, and they're giving us cinema. This is beautiful. We move on to Montenegro. Wow, Suzanne, this is a dress. It actually reminds me, weirdly, of Ladana's dress from Breathe, because she had sort of, You know how is it Renaissance art, the golden halo that they would put behind angels and saints? It's almost like the golden halo here, but it's a white
This is
hoop.
really, really pretty.
You see the corona of the earth behind
it's
her?
angelic. Like, I was picturing the hoop at the bottom of the dress. It's actually at the top or somewhere in the middle to create these angel wings.
Yeah, it is definitely angelic, and I love how in the background you see silhouettes of people. Now, I don't know if those are real people or if they're just on the LED. I think they're just on the LED as they were at the national final and subsequently. But it's stunning. She pops out.
It's as though there's a crown right behind her. Do you see that?
The lights.
It
photo
creates
one.
a crown. I'm on photo 1 still. It creates a crown.
Are you talking about the white thing?
Well, look at the whole thing. You've got the
I
arc
see.
and then the lights that create a crown.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And
all right.
Photo 2, she's blindfolded. We saw this at the national final. This was about a woman kind of hiding in herself, afraid, fearful, and then eventually she opens her eyes, she sees, she grows in power. That's coming through in photo 2. I love the use of smoke here.
And water again.
This is heavenly. And then in photo 3, we see a starscape. We see
I was thinking more watery tsunami, but I guess you're right.
It could be a tsunami.
It is, or a very well-lit sky.
Yeah, I think it's that. Maybe it's like lights, houses, showing people connectivity. But
it kind of looks like a geo photo of the world.
Yeah, girl, I'm getting Lake Michigan on the right. Do you see that we got Chicago lower left? This is giving. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Most beautiful staging from Montenegro ever. Most beautiful staging from Montenegro ever. And I haven't even seen the other 322,000 stills that will be emerging. This looks fabulous. And I think Nina needs this type of staging. She needs something eye-catching and memorable, and she has got it. We've not had a lot of white this year. It's mostly been black clothing. Parg was in black just now. Klavdia was in black. JJ in this semifinal half is in black.
I like the white against the dark. Okay.
It's so nice to have that. We move on to Lithuania, Katarsis.
There's not a lot in this first photo.
So if you watched the national final, then you will recognize the costumes. Let's start with photo 2, actually. These are the same, is it pale blue, dark? How would you describe that?
Dusty blue.
Dusty blue, sort of nurse uniforms, Miss Dr. Evil uniforms. But photo 2 shows a very interesting landscape behind them, a very interesting vista, giving it texture, giving it subtlety. They pop out more here than they did at the national final. So this is a development. This is progress. Photo 3, Suzanne, again, they've changed the graphics and they look fabulous. These look absolutely fabulous.
I feel like, do you remember last year, who was it? Hold on. Don's, like in his brighter blue prison suit. I feel like they're in lighter blue prison suits. I know that's weird anyway.
This looks fabulous. I think they've really elevated the game. All the lights shooting out like a spaceship in the sky. And then if we look at the first photo, we might be getting some behind the artist shots where you see the audience, and the audience is going to light their phones and give us glowing starscape.
It's like he's walking into the light.
You know what? Lithuania is going to the final.
Is he the light?
Lithuania is going to the final. After seeing these photos, after realizing Ireland, the UK are voting, I feel like this is going through. Interesting stat in our live chat last night. Someone pointed out Lithuania always qualifies under the televote system, even when there was a jury system. Even Eurovision got through with a televote. So Lithuania is going through. All right, you have a yoga appointment, and we still have 2 acts to follow.
Well, I miss yoga. So it's okay.
Let's pick up the pace. We move on to Austria. Okay, interesting. These photos are in black and white, Suzanne. Black and white. So it looks like we're going to get some monochrome realness for real. We see JJ on
his sailboat,
boat battling the elements. It looks like real clouds behind him. These graphics are incredible.
Sometimes love is like battling the elements. It can be.
And I like how the ship is deliberately, it's like a stage ship, right? It ain't a real ship, but it really taps into the ship iconography. I love the sail, I love the weights, and I love JJ's expression, the way he is battling the elements as he belts it out. You read wasted love on his face.
And there's a lantern there.
We move on to photo 2. We see JJ's backside and how his outfit flows with the wind machine, so they will be throwing real elements at him.
The wind, the rain, the storm of life and love.
The poise he has, look at the handography, the way he's raising it, each finger telling a story of wasted love, yearning, endearment. This is nice. Oh, there are books on the boat. Our man is staying illiterate while he is at sea. He's not watching Netflix. He is improving his mind through the books. And then, oh, photo 3. Girl.
A beacon of hope.
That's stunning. We have a lighthouse. We have a lighthouse, and it is giving us light. This is beautiful. It is so simple, and yet so powerful. And my only question is, when will the boat, the seascape, give rise to the techno, the final 20 seconds, the techno rave? Will the boat remain? Will the lighthouse suddenly become a disco ball shooting out color?
I'm just glad that there is a beacon of hope, light at the end of the tunnel in this Move On love song.
And he has been saying consistently since he was revealed as Austria's Eurovision artist, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. So is he telling us something with this?
Perhaps so.
Very interesting. We move on, the final act of the day, and please remember we have to leave for a yoga appointment in 3 minutes, is Ireland's Emmy. All right, the images are here. This opening shot, Suzanne, is absolutely camp.
I can't find it. Okay, here we go.
You can look on my phone, it's the same image. Is absolutely
She looks like
fantastic.
Little Red Riding Hood in a silver dress here, doesn't she, with that hood?
Yeah, she looks mysterious. I like how she's lit. You see her brother Ireland at the base. This whole physical unit, it does give me flashbacks to Dustin the Turkey from long ago when they had this sort of big machine type thing. But putting that to the side, this is a very dramatic photo. It's like she's ready for liftoff. Our girl's ready to go into space.
Just like Laika.
Reclaim Laika's body. Photo 2. Oh, we have color. We have so much color here. Look at Emmy's body, the stiffness. She is on a mission.
Ireland looks like a DJ in the background.
Tight core, ready for liftoff again. This is very dynamic.
It's as though she's going to catapult into air directly from there.
So they've moved from that gorgeous, gorgeous rocket. What is that? Would you call it a space probe? They've moved from their space probe to the stage. This is looking very good. This is how you build a prop, because that prop is clearly a big centerpiece in this, an elevated stage, and now she's moving in front of it. Oh, and photo 3, Suzanne. Oh my God.
Oh, it's like Laika has become a constellation.
Laika is made up of stars. We are made of stars. Wow, look at that.
We are all made of stars. I think this is just such a beautiful tribute to this sweet pup. And it's a fun beboppy song.
Even the paws have little constellations in them. They have little triangles.
So cute.
This is a visual feast. These graphics, these colors, honestly, I feel like Ireland has some of the strongest graphics of the year.
So I wonder why everyone is holding up their right arm except Ireland, who is holding up his left.
Maybe he made a mistake. Maybe he got his choreo wrong.
Or maybe in the center they wanted one of each. I don't know.
Yeah, potentially. All I know is it's looking good. It is looking good. They have launched and they have slayed. All right, it is time to pick our top 3 costumes of the day, or rather sets of photos. Suzanne, who is your number 3?
Well, here's the problem. I'm torn on number 3.
Well, this video can't be 45 minutes, so you need to choose one.
We're going to pretend that this is Ducky Doo.
Oh my God,
Ducky
Suzanne.
Doo is actually in London with Devon. Hopefully he will come to Basel when Devon comes. So, Ducky Doo says, Mom, I love Greece. So, we're going to add a number 3, which is Greece, for the Duckster. My number 3 is Montenegro. the beauty of this first image, the way the moon and the shooting stars make a crown right above Nina's head. It's so elegant and graceful. I love the third image with the stars. My number 3 is Montenegro, closely followed by Greece for Ducky Doo.
All right, thank you so much. My number 3, this is so hard because actually everyone in this Emmy is slaying visually. I'm living for Australia's Milkshake Man. I love JJ's boat. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm actually gonna go for Ireland. My third favorite visual is Ireland. I love the constellation dog at the end. I love the big prop. I love the space costumes. It's just cohesive and fits with the song. So in terms of the visuals at the moment based on these photos, number 3 is Ireland. Suzanne, your number 2.
Has the love of your song also elevated?
No. I still think this song is in or out. It's not clear. It does read as a little juvenile to me. I do like it. We'll have to see. All right, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Ireland. I love Emmy's A-line dress with the boots. I love that she and Ireland are performing together. I love the brightness around them. They are ready for lift off. My favorite image, though, is the Laika constellation in the third photo. It's this is just the sweetest way to memorialize this dog. I feel like we need to reach out to Disney and ask Disney to do a Laika party movie.
All right, my number 2 is Greece. I think this is beautiful. I think it's beautiful on its own. It's even more beautiful when you think about displaced people and migration. The rock as a symbol of lands lost and lands found. The fact that her dress, her body, becomes an extension of the rock, of the earth. I just find it very poignant. I think they've chosen beautiful colors for the background. The blue and the red, the hot and the cold, the changing landscape, rocks emerging from water, a storm, a brewing storm. Very timely, actually enduring, because migration is a story we hear over the centuries from the start of time until the end of it. So it's just so relevant. And she looks fantastic. Well chosen. This is a perfect example of subtlety meeting the epic. It is at once pared back and at the same time completely momentous and huge. Well done, Klavdia. Well done, Focus Evangelinos. Thank you to my talking wallet. All right, Suzanne, who is your number 1?
I think you and I probably have the same number 1.
Let's shout it out.
3, 2, 1, Latvia!
This is stunning. You go first.
This is everything. I really cannot wait to see it performed on the Eurovision stage. It's just literally, it's everything. And they are omniscient, which is everything. It's beautiful.
They needed to edge this out, and they have edged it out. They're so sweet, kind, and bubbly when you meet them. And let's just say our girls have switched it up. They're giving darkness. They're giving attitude. They're giving sass and sensuality.
I love that just shows how versatile they are.
It's elevation. This is elevation in the best possible way. Shout out to Latvia. Tautumeitas, you slay. Well, that's what we thought of the photos on day 3 of rehearsals of the Eurovision Song Contest of the second half of the second semi-final. Let us know which photos appealed to you, and we'll see you later.
Bye!